Hey guys, Hanky Pop here. Woo! Thanks for joining me, man. It means a lot, man. Now let's get cracking. Kick back, relax. I'm gonna show you some cool. I think it's cool. All right. Trust me. I got a toy, an old school toy. Oh yeah, man. You guys are gonna be so jealous. You're gonna be like, why? I'll be like, it's just the way it is. Yo, Sandy, oh yeah, old school. I'm talking back in the day. Like, I was born in 1974. That's when you're supposed to grow up. Maybe even a little earlier. I mean, because, we didn't have a lot, so you had to be, we had to improvise. We had to make things. Like, I was riding around on my bicycle every day, which is a bicycle I made. We used to make our own forks. It was like a chopper. It was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like a contractor. They'd be building houses down the street. We'd be at night stealing pieces of plywood. We were building forts, all sorts of stuff. Good times. I thought I was like Bob Vila from This Old House. I was like, yep, all right, make sure you put a footing underneath that. All right, yeah. It was just great. Then towards the end, like when I was in my teens, we were into skateboarding and stuff. We were building half pipes, like professional half pipes and stuff. I was like, This Old Half Pipe. It was great. Self-taught. That's how you do it. You learn. My dad was a man's man. Oh, yeah. He used to teach himself everything. But today, let me just tell you, I got a package in the mail. My dad, my dad was one of those guys. Never read instructions. Throw the directions out. He's like, no, we don't need that. He's the one that taught me, like, not nails, but screws. Screws were meant to be hammered in with a hammer. And the screwdriver is just for taking the screws out. I was like, genius, Dad, genius. Yeah, he taught himself that. He once drowned me in a pond so he could teach himself CPR. I mean, he's very dedicated. Those were the days. Yeah, so I don't care. I don't care what Hawkwoman says, man. I'm getting packages in the mail. I don't even try to hide it anymore. All the stuff she gets delivered. She's like, why don't you ever buy me anything? I was like, last year I bought you a tombstone. You never used it. Oh! All right. Enough of that. Sonia! Here you go. Come on in. Oh, look. I can smell it already. Oh. Smelly pirate hooker for the hooker in your life. In this case, a barbarian that's redheaded and 7 feet tall. Looking great. Come on in. You look great. Thank you for my sword. The sword is fantastic. Oh, Sonia, by the way, do not flip your barbarian lid. Handle this like an adult, all right? Sleepy Reader, he returned this to us in the mail. He says that he cannot accept the neighbor's eye that you ripped out of his head. I mean, he appreciates it, but he says he cannot accept such a thing. So what we're going to do is you're going to apologize to our neighbor and give him back his eyeball. My Lord. Don't ever get a barbarian. Whoa. Get a wild gorilla. It's easier. One time, what the story I'm about to tell you is true. Before I was in the line gang with the phone company, when I first got to the phone company, I was in installation and repair. So I would climb the pole, run the wire from the telephone pole to the house, and then from inside the house, I'd run all sorts of phone jacks. Remember phone jacks? Yes. So, and I do repairs. So this guy says, oh, the phone's out. It's not working. So I went there, and I'm like, all right, the trouble is inside your house, sir. I need to come inside your house, sir, which was always an adventure. People, you never know what you're going to walk into. I mean, whoa. This one guy is like, I said, listen, the problem's in the basement somewhere. He goes, well, it's a finished basement. I said, sounds nice. I said, I need to get in there. He's like, there's one thing. He's like, steps in front of me. I have a pet. I said, I love dogs. He goes, no. I said, cats are fine too. He goes, no. He goes, I have a pet kangaroo. I said, no, you don't, do you? He goes, yeah. So I open the door, and there's this kangaroo. He's going, boing, boing. This thing is just nonstop running in this like 12 by 12 room, bouncing around the room. It's about this tall. It's going, boing, boing. I swear to God, it's a kangaroo. And I'm like, I said, you gotta be kidding me. I said, get that thing out of here. I said, he goes, I'll try. The kangaroo tore up every piece of wiring in the basement. I was like, dude, I found the trouble with your phone line. It's a kangaroo. Oh my God. The guy lives in a small cape and has a kangaroo. Sonia, thank you for my sword. All right, enough with the story time. All right, okay. All right, we got to return the neighbor's eyeball. All right, here we go. Come on now. You guys hear it? Yes. Oh, good. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. I'm a little fired up. I'm a little anxious. Tomorrow I'm gonna be gone. I gotta spend nights over at my darling mother's house. I got a package in the mail, and I'm a little anxious because listen, I'm not a professional caretaker. I'm just there. Talk her down. Make sure she doesn't get her arm caught in the microwave and all that simple stuff. I love me mother. All right, here we go. All right, okay. What do we got here now? Wait till you guys see this. All right, dim the lights. What do you call an Asian Dwayne Johnson? You don't know? The Walk. The Walk. Oh. Woo. Oh, Blue Beetle. What's his name? Tony Tallarico. Hey, yo, Tony Tallarico. How you doing? Nice to meet you. This is issue number, let's start with this one. This is issue number 52. Blue Beetle from 1965. Stay alive! This was 65, man. This was way before Woodstock was just a dream in some boy's mind. And of course nowadays everyone's been to Woodstock. Anyone that's that old, they were like, "Oh yeah, Woodstock. I went to Woodstock." I was like, I said, "I've known you for 40 years. You never mentioned Woodstock." "Oh yeah, I went." When did this happen? I mean, you're a liar, man. You are lying to me. Look at this. I had to treat myself. Yes, awesome. Love it. Blue Beetle. Magno Man pits his power against Blue Beetle. This is in Charlton. Charlton. We're doing the Charlton. Do. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Magno Man leads them forward. Oh, my Lord. So happy. Oh, we got to look at this. Come on. Let's take a look. Ooh. Look at this. A little damage, but it's not bad. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, back in the day, the neighborhood was alive and well. Kids just riding big wheels, bicycles, playing ball in the street. Ooh, good times. And speaking of people with one eye, but one kid, this kid Robbie, poor kid, we made a go-kart, right? And so we're riding this crazy go-kart down the street, and a stick went flying through the air and hit him in the eyeball. And now Robbie has a glass eye. It freaked me out. The glass eye, it scared the daylights out of me when he had that glass eye. I mean, he chased me all around until I gave his eye back. I used to try to snatch his glass eye out. Then one day, I went for the wrong eye. I took his other eye out. I was like, I am so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. You could do 2 glass eyes. Whoa, Rob Brown, check it out. Check it out, man. Rob, listen, this past week, I sent out 2 packages to 2 of my buddies, and I was supposed to send out 3. I was going to send something out to Rob Brown. Robert Brown, he's the baddest artist in the whole dang town. But I'm trying to draw a picture for Rob, and it didn't come out right, so I had to start all over. Where's my drawing? Rob, check this out. I'm trying to draw something for Rob. This is my new sketch pad, and I am on fire lately, baby. Fire! Here's the storyboard I did for the origin story for Hot Rod. Me and Easy. Prayers going out to Easy and his family. His father, God, man. Prayers, buddy. I love you, man. Here's just a battle scene. Just a what's with the light, man? Holy mackerel. These guys are, oh my gosh. Turn this on. How's that? That's a little better. All right, these guys are just battling. This is just me sketching. And this is like the Swamp Thing. He's sleepwalking, looking for the bathroom. All right, I'm just sketching, just free flowing, baby. And I was trying to draw something for Rob for a couple days here. And I liked how the Frankenstein was coming out. He's like, and then I drew a werewolf. I didn't like how the werewolf was coming out. It looks too cartoonish. So I said, no, I am not mailing that out. And then I'm like, Rob wants my art. I mean, who am I kidding, dude? And these are just 2 guys battling. He's like, I will carve you up, dude. I will carve you up. And, And here's Conan fighting Hawkman. They're fighting over their lunch money. And, you know, I'm just sketching. And then, oh, this came out good. Check this out. There's a big barbarian out in the tundra. And he's looking down. He's trying to tame a werewolf. The werewolf's like, yeah, right, pal. Right, man. He's like, where's my dog treat? And let's see. And then there's... this is what I'm working on for Rob. This is... Frankenstein has the werewolf on a chain. He's like, Arr! He's yoking him up. What do you think, man? Huh? Right? Oh, here's a guy. Here's a vampire going, Arr! All right? And here is a Nazi on a surfboard. Okay, it could happen. And here's a guy just brawling. He's a brawler, and he's not wearing a shirt. It's a theme. And this is Captain Marvel. I'm on a big Captain Marvel kick lately. He's like. And I'm on a big Jim Starlin kick. I've been loving Jim Starlin's work. See? And stuff like this, you know, just it's lightly sketched. That's all. That's what I got going on. All right. Back to the comics. All right. And what did I show you? Okay, now here is issue number 53, Blue Beetle. Oh my lord. I think I got to do research. I think it's Tony Tallarico. I know Joe Gill wrote all the stories. All right. He's fighting the Praying Mantis Man. Nice. He's depressed, the Praying Mantis Man, because just like real praying mantises, his wife tried to eat off his head. Yes. And we got to check it out. Come on. 1965. Issue number 53. Love it. Look at that, baby. Oh, yeah. I mean, such a simple outfit, little costume on Blue Beetle, but it's great. Back in the day, one of my earlier videos, I went over the whole DC run of Blue Beetle. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it great? Look at this. I mean, no wonder he became Mantis Man. He's green already. He's green. This is great. Oh, look at the house ad. Look at that. Blue Beetle. Sarge Steel. I got that Sarge Steel. I got that one. I got that. Vulcan. Oh, I would love to get some Vulcans. Fighting 5. Fighting 5. That's where the Peacemaker debuted. Look at this. These are great. Great inks, man. Look at that. Awesome. What do you call Winnie the Pooh's grandmother? Pooh Nanny. Oh my God. Look at that. That's great. Nice. Yeah, the neighborhood was alive and well back then. There was just dogs roaming everywhere. They're like, that's my dog. He's like walking through the neighborhood. That's how it was. Where do you find a dog with one leg? Where you left him. Oh my Lord. Oh, I'm on fire today. There he is. Blue Beetle's looking a little chubby from that angle. He's about 101% body fat. Awesome. Good stuff. Yes. I could never find these in the wild, so I treated myself. I did. I treated myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hanging around. I go to the second alarm. Right? And I did the moonwalk in there, and then I was on the floor. I was doing the centipede. Oh yeah, man. And anyways, I forgot to show you this last week. I got Red Coat issue number 4. I've been loving this. This is by Ghost Machine, and this has been great, man. I didn't read this yet. He was born originally in colonial times. And just like the Freemasons, all those secret brotherhood things, they did rituals, and he is undying. He always they think he's dead. They bury him, and he always comes out of the grave. And there's only Paul Revere is the only other one that he knows of that's just like him. And it was accidentally done to him, so it was supposed to be for Benjamin Franklin, I believe, if I recall. What does Michael Jackson like to do in the winter? He likes to ski. All All right. So then I was having a blast at Second Alarm this week. Jim, the owner, was there, right? And there was a bunch of, I found a box that had some beat up comics in it, right? I'm talking beaters, but I loved them. And I said, Jim, what's up with these? He goes, oh, you like those? I got these for like $1 a piece. Captain Marvel, issue number 33. Look at Thanos, man. And I read this and I love it. Love it. I mean, look at Starlin drawing Captain Marvel, man. Marvel. You know, I mean, you could just have a free-for-all. Artists probably love drawing Captain Marvel. All you gotta do is draw a jacked dude, skin-tight suit, with flowing hair. That's all anyone ever wants to draw. This was a great read. Issue number 33. Jim Starlin. Boom. And I got Marvel Team Up. Issue number 23. Human Torch and the Iceman. Fire and ice. Bow down. Fire and ice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, poor little Robbie. He had a glass eye, yeah. And he had a little drinking problem as he got older. One time he got blackout drunk, right? And we brought him to a tattoo parlor. Because all he says, yeah, I want a tattoo, right? So I told the tattoo artist, I said, listen, on his chest, right across his chest, I want you to write, in case of accident, do not resuscitate. He's like, really? I said, that's what he wants. He was not happy. I said, come on, man. It's a joke. Try covering that one up. And check this out. Marvel 2-in-1. I did not have this one. Issue number 5 with the Guardians of the Galaxy, baby. Check it out. This is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. And the Marvel Presents featuring the Guardians of the Galaxy. All I need is issue number 4. And I complete that. I complete it. I ain't bragging, man. I ain't bragging. Yeah, Sonya's really mad. Oh, what time is it? Oh, guys, give me a second. I gotta call Rigor Mortis. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Yeah. Operator, collect call to Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, please. It's ringing.
Hey, yo, it took you long enough to come over. Well, you don't like my house, huh, you know? What does my house stink? That's right, it stinks! Come around here talking about your prime. What about my prime, Riggs? At least you had a prime. My legs don't work no more. I'm gonna get my face kicked in. You wanna come to ringside? You want me to get my head kicked in? Yeah. My prime. At least you had a prime. Alright, man. Why don't you want to come in here? You want you move in with me?
I'll talk to you later, Riggs. He won't know it's me. Don't tell Rigor Mortis it's me. All right, so this. Oh yeah. And then I got. Oh my God! I had a moment in Second Alarm Comics for this crazy book. Look at this. This is Overstreet Price Guide. All right, from 1986, I think. And this book had brought back such a flood of memories to me that I almost started crying, man. Because I haven't seen this book since I was a kid. And I was so into comics at this point. And I saw this at my comic book store that's no longer there. And it's just a price guide. And I remember I just loved the cover, right? All the Marvel characters. And then I was looking in it, and they had Marvel and DC characters together. I was like, what is this? And it's just a price guide. And I started studying it like it was the Torah. Like, I wanted more out of my comic book life and experience. I started learning. I was like, this book's worth this, you know? I mean, I studied this thing, and I wore it out. It turned to dust, and it no longer existed. So when I saw this, I literally got emotional. And Jim the owner was like, Hey, Higgs, you all right? I said, I'm fine, man. I got something in my eye. Oh, I had to get it. He's like, you want to buy that? I said, yes. Oh, I remember this book, man. I loved it. I know. I memorized every. I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I memorized the pricing. I mean, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to learn everything. Comic books made me smart. I swear. I wasn't good at anything, but memorizing what these were, it's just a price guide, and I love it. And here's the new universe, Marvel New Universe. I think, what year was this? 86. Boom. All right. Continuing on. Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 3. I have 1 and 2, and now I have 3. Maybe I'll go over this next. This is with old Hornhead. This is May of 74. Those were the days. I was 4 months old, and I started a pool cleaning service at 4 months old, and I was crushing it. I mean, I was getting a lot of work. And the cover's by Gil Kane, Insane in the Membrane, Insane in the Brain. And Frank Giacomo and Gaspar Saladino. My 3 favorite people on the cover. Isn't that great? And Steve Gerber, which is one of my Marvel favorite writers, Steve Gerber. And he's in this, wrote this because Wondar is in this. Wondar is fantastic. He was supposed to be Marvel's answer to Superman, Wondar. He's like a 22-year-old physical specimen with a mind of a child. And his origin story is that it was just like a Superman. His mom and dad were on the planet, and they thought that this planet was going to explode. So they're like, hurry up! They put Wondar in a ship. He's a little baby, and they launch him off, right? And then the planet never blew up. They're like, well, let's make another kid, you know? So Wondar lands in a swamp, and the Man-Thing finds him, and I mean, whoa. So, and Shannon the She-Devil's in this. Fantastic, man. Good stuff. Sal Buscema does all the art inside. Awesome. And then I tightened up my Teen Titans run. The new Teen Titans, issue number 20. Let's see what we got here. 23. Little Starfire. Awesome. Good stuff. What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend? He flushed the toilet. And the new Teen Titans issue number 24. These are all ones I needed, and I found them. This is the storyline of Starfire and her sister, Blackfire. Yeah. And issue number 27. Cyborg's like, why? And this is when Tara joins the Titans. This is issue number 30. Boom. And Tara had a very inappropriate relationship with Deathstroke. We will not get into that. Got the Titans Tower right behind her. Awesome. Now, I go into Harvey's. I'm like, he goes, I'm so wild about Harvey, and Harvey's wild about me. Harvey gives me a call. Hey, Jim, how you doing? I got some books in. So you never know. You don't know if he's got like 20 long boxes. I go in there. I said, hey, Harvey, you got some books? He goes, yeah. He's got a stack this big. I'm like, okay, I'm glad I drove all the way out here. No, I was, because it was great. I picked up some books, right? And let's see. They are over here. And he had someone went into a shop with a bunch of old 1950s and 60s toys. I'll get to that in a minute. So I already have these, but I picked up Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars issue number 1. This came out in 84. And Mike Zeck did all the art, did all the covers. Jim Shooter wrote all this. But this is a nice shape. So I grabbed that. All right. This is where they bring out the Beyonder. They call him the Beyonder. He roams around. I want to thank Aaron, the Gunner, my boy Gunner from Psychotronics Work On. We had a great show Thursday, man. It was great to hang out with the YouTube guys. Gunner he came a long way, Aaron, man. I remember when Aaron was this big. I remember Aaron when he just spelled his name with one A. But now, He's skyrocketed, man. I'm telling you what. This guy could run a show. He's like a DJ. He's like, I'm telling you. He's spinning records, controlling the show. He does it all, man. Great show. Issue number 2. What a blast. Secret Wars, issue number 2. Mike Zeck again. Great art, man. Fun times, fun times. And I picked up issue number 3. There's old, look at them all. The X-Men, they're getting nuts. This title's called Tempest Without, Crisis Within. And let's see what else. So, I was at Harvey's and I said, you know what? Look what I found. More Teen Titans that I needed. Issue number 3. I needed issue number 3 forever. And I found it. Boom. And I found issue number 26. Boom. I already had this one, but this is in great shape. The one I have is, whoa. And I picked this beauty up. Look at this. Silver Surfer, issue number 1. This came out in 82. This is volume 2. June of 82. And John Byrne run. It's awesome, man. What a cover. And I think page number 6 is what Joe Satriani used on his album. I think it's called Surfing the, what is it? Surfing with the Alien or something? Let's check it out. Ugh. Joe Satriani was shredded back then. Look at this stuff. Right? What a great book. Page number 2. Look at Galactus. What'd you have for lunch? Oh, I ate a planet. It goes right to my hips. And let's see. I need me glasses.
Yo, I don't see too well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Mickey, put a lock on my locker.
Yeah, so what?
I want to know what. You want to know why? Yeah, I want to know what.
Issue number 6. This is what Joe Satriani put on his album cover. Boom! Isn't that great? What a great book. Yeah, man. Mephisto's in this. Galactus, Doctor Doom, all the baddies. All the baddies. So Norrin Rad is the Silver Surfer, and this was a great series. And I never had issue number 1, but now I do. Now I do. And this goes out to my boy, Dr. Silver Edge. Now, the other day, where's my books? Where's my books? I don't have. Doesn't matter. Last show, I was working on my Captain Action run, right? But look what Harvey had in his shop. Captain Action! The Dr. Evil figure. Check it out. It comes with a mask he puts on because Dr. Evil is a little hard to look at. Whoa. Check it out, man. Now, see, there's the back of the box. There's Captain Action. Right? And in this toy line, they had Green Hornet, they had Kato, Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless, the Lone Ranger, and Tonto.
Hey, Kimosabi.
There he is. There he is. He's got his magic medallion, his ray gun, and there's the mask he puts on. Look at this. Look at that thing. It's great. Nice. It says, I must destroy Captain Action and conquer the world. Yes, you do. Yeah, so I got to take care of my mom. You know, I got to spend the night over there, but I'll do anything for Mama Higgs. She used to drive me to the comic book store when I was a young lad. What a woman. So, you know, back in the day, with my paper route money, we used to teach ourselves anything, you know. Like, I was like 13. I bought a drum set. A blonde wood Gretsch drum set. It cost me $50. This thing was old when I bought it. And I taught myself how to play the drums, man. I had a turntable. I played every Zeppelin album on that turntable. I learned to play the drums. And then in 1991, Appetite for Destruction came out. I was like, take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I learned that album from beginning to end, man. I was like, "Me been dancing with Mr. Brownstone." I was like, "Woohoo!" But I had to stop playing the drums exactly at 4:30 when my dad pulled in the driveway after work. He's like, "Ugh." Yeah, he's like, "Knock that nonsense off." Aye, aye, Captain. Dr. Evil. Very original name. He's a doctor, and he's evil. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. Look at his mask. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Awesome. Boom. And let's see. Let me show how much time we got. A couple minutes. Hold on. Yeah. Let me show you some more Teen Titans. This is issue number 1, Teen Titans. Boom. What a fun run. When I got back into comics, back in like 2007 or something, I bought every trade from this series. I have them all over there. And then now I collected the single issues because that's how I do. I used to love these stories, man. I mean, they're a little, it's like a soap opera with these kids, They're very emotional. Very emotional. Issue number 2. Boom. The first appearance of Deathstroke. I have 2 copies of this. One of the copies I got at Harvey's a couple of years ago, and there's no back cover. But no one knows that. And I just bought issue number 3. Where is it? Issue number 3. With Dr. Light. Hey, Dr. Light, do you have a match? Yeah, you're facing my butt. Oh! All right. Issue number 4. I love this one because we got Hawkman. They were all mad at Hawkman and some other guys because they're like, these guys they would always come in and they would babysit. They would say, we don't need you to babysit us. With the attitude. Issue number... Where is it? I got it somewhere. Issue number 4. I don't have it. Issue number 6. Oh, I need issue number 5. There is Trigon. That is Raven's father. Nice dad. And issue number 7. Assault on Titan's Tower. There's Dr. Light being a jerk. What a jerk. Issue number 8. Close the Gate. A Day in the Lives. And what a day it is. I just read this the other day. Let's see. Cyborg is having trouble with his girlfriend because he is a robot. And Beast Boy got into stopped a fight on the streets by becoming a rhino. And let's see. Donna Troy is dating a ginger that has a perm, and she's also a photographer. And then Starfire walked in when she was being a photographer, and the guy doing the photo shoot's like, "Oh my God, she's beautiful!" Oh yeah, the day in the life. And issue number 9, they're being marionetted. They're being puppets. Classic cover, awesome stuff. Issue number 10, Ground Zero. The Terminator is back, and boy is he mad. Fun series, man. Fun series. This is what my boy Dominator's wonderful daughter Sophia should read. Issue number 11. She's a big Nightwing fan. Issue number 12. Clash of the Titans. It was fun. Aaron was just doing a show before I started recording, and someone said, "Oh yeah, here's a tip for getting price tags off of comics. Use lighter fluid, right? Lighter fluid will take the stickers off of comics." And I typed in, "Lighter fluid will also take off your eyebrows." Ha ha ha. And then Aaron reads it and goes, hey, what are you trying to say? And then I look at Aaron. Like, I looked at him for the first time in my life. Aaron doesn't have eyebrows. He looks like Chris Christopherson. He's got no eyebrows, like he was lighting the grill his whole life. I mean, Aaron, you look great. Eyebrows would make you look weird. You look fine just the way you are. And I'm only kidding. No. Issue number 13. There's Robot Man. And issue number 14. Yeah, Chris Christopherson, if you don't know. Just take a good look at him. I think he passed away, but look at his old movies and stuff, and look at him playing music. Chris Christopherson has no eyebrows. Issue number 14. Mento, don't do this! You're my father! How can you try to murder my best friends? Beast Boy, if you didn't know, was part of the Doom Patrol. A member. And issue number 15. Re-enter the Brotherhood of Evil. The Brotherhood of Evil is a great, great team of villains. The gorilla, Nala or something, I forgot his name, he carries around a brain in a jar. It's fantastic. Issue number 16. What does this say? It says, an instant collector's item from New DC. Extra, meet the incredible Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew in a special free 16-page preview comic. Oh, yeah, baby. Captain Carrot. Issue number 17. She's Possessed. That reminds me of my second girlfriend. Whoa, we used to call her Sybil. Issue number 18. Awesome. This is when they're in Russia. Issue number 19. Guest starring the Winged Wonder Hawkman. Boom. We gotta check this out. Come on. Come on. Let's check it out. All right. There's a lot going on the cover. There's a lot going on. There's Dr. Light. All right. And here comes Starfire. There's Robin. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Look at this. Dr. Light just crapped a Twinkie in his shorts. One time, my dad, right? You know, I told you how my dad once threw me in a pond so I could drown, so he could teach himself CPR. You know, he likes to be self-taught. But he used to save me from drowning all the time. When we used to go out fishing, I was always falling in the river, falling in the pond, and he had to drag me out. I'm not a strong swimmer. I'm like the opposite of the Kennedys. I do not swim well. I'm like Kopechne. And one time, we're up at our camp up in Vermont, and we're in a blow-up boat, right? And my brother, Sean, the Colorado kid, and I was like small. I was like 5 years old. And I go over the boat, and I'm in the pond, right? And my brother goes, Jimmy fell in the pond. Meanwhile, I'm just on the back side of the boat holding onto the rope of it, and they can't see me. My dad, he's like the Flash. He comes flying. The door opens, the screen door goes off the hinges. He's like, he's got his wallet in his pocket, everything. He's like, he's in his jeans. He's like, he goes flying into the water, and he's like, woof, woof, woof. He drags me out, and he gets to the boat, and he's like, I'm just sitting there like this. He's like, I was like, he's like, why? I remember he had his wallet out, and he had all the paper and the money trying to dry it. Memories. My dad. There he is. Hawkman. Good stuff. That's issue number 19. Here's issue number 20. I don't have issue number 21. Here's issue number 22 with Brother Blood. What's up, Blood? What do you say, Blood? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. And then I'm missing something. Issue number... Oh, wait. I got them over here. We already looked at them. 24, 25, 26. Here's issue number 28. And I think we'll leave it there, guys. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Boom! All right. I do not know when I'll see my buddies again. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. It means the world to me, guys. Prayers out to Easy Comic Readers. Father, please, I can only hope he gets well and gets out of there. And to his whole family, we're thinking of you, buddy. And we're going to sing a song from my boy Beckerman. Can't find a Beckerman. He dreams of comics. He dreams of reading them. Can't find a Beckerman. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I have to take care of my mom. I would rather buy a timeshare in Guam. I will do my best and listen to what she has to say. She drove me to the comic shop back in the day. I may sniff some glue so I don't fall apart. And I'll read my comics 'cause they make me smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.